Welcome back to Hometown Matters. I'm your host, Rebecca Zurcher, and I am joined today with the Baxter County Master Gardeners, Miss Marcia Taylor, Miss Seal Gusecki, and Mr. Tommy Hagan. So excited to have them here today. We're going to talk a little bit about what a Master Gardener is, what you guys do, and a couple of things that you have coming up. So my first question is, what is a Master Gardener?
Master Gardener is an international organization. In the United States, it's run through the land-grant universities, and in Arkansas, through the University of Arkansas. And the basic premise is a motto that I had from when I was a Master Gardener in Indiana, and that's helping others grow. We're not there to plant your garden, but we're there to teach you how to plant your garden and what to plant in your garden and how to take care of it, how to harvest all those good things that people garden for.
Beautiful, beautiful. Do you guys have like a newsletter or anything that you send out? Just out of curiosity.
No, we
used to.
Yeah, we don't have a newsletter anymore.
No, you got to come to the meetings if you want to know the information.
And our meetings are fantastic. Do come to our meetings. So
Yes,
anyway.
I had the opportunity to attend one of your meetings, and I unfortunately didn't get to stay a very long, but your speaker was awesome.
Oh,
yes.
I hate that I had to leave early. I was like, I want to sit here and listen to this guy. But you guys have a big group too, and everybody seemed really happy to be there. It was super sweet.
It's a great group of people.
Yeah.
And the good news for me is it's mostly women, so and they all know how to cook and they bring food. So anyway, it is fun. We have various interests. Obviously, not everybody likes the same things, but you'll find if you're a rose garden grower, you'll find somebody that loves roses. If you love hostas, there'll be somebody with hostas. If you're a vegetable gardener, you'll find somebody to pile up with and learn from others. And that's what we do. We learn from others.
Yeah.
And it's open to the public.
Yes.
You don't have to be a Master Gardener to attend the meetings. We have 10 meetings a year that we have speakers come in. We keep a list of those speakers and topics on our website, so you can just plug in any time. If you see one you like, just come join us. We'd love to have you. We will say hello to you, though. We'll make you stand up and we'll give you a round of applause for coming. Beyond that, you won't be embarrassed.
And a couple other pieces of information. Our website is Master Gardeners.
BaxterCountyMG.com.
BaxterCountyMG.com. And there's a lot of information on there. I was kind of flipping through it before you guys came here today, just to kind of see what was going on. And you guys keep it up to date. It's very important. Very important.
Yeah, we try.
Yeah, so Baxter.
BaxterCountyMG.com.
BaxterCountyMG.com.
And there'll be a list of special events and outreach, and under that you will find our meetings, the radio program that we used to have, which is recorded with a list of plants of the month that you can refer to. All kinds of good information out there for y'all.
Beautiful.
Our meetings are at the First Presbyterian Church.
Yeah.
And they're the
Second
Thursday of the month. So you can see how often I go.
All right.
But it's right across from Cooper Park if you want to come to it. And you drive around to the back of the building, and what we have, 70, 80 people typically at a meeting, something like that?
Probably more about 50.
50.
Yeah.
But it's a
Really
good,
cool.
yeah.
But we have had as much as 20, 30 people from the general public come to a meeting because they enjoyed the topic.
Yeah.
So you're welcome, everyone's welcome
Cool.
to come. No one's gonna twist your arm to become a member.
Mm-hmm.
You come, enjoy, and meet some people that do the same things you all do.
Cool. Well, speaking of going and listening to speakers, you guys have an event coming up on March 14th. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
We have an annual seminar. It's called Developing an Ozarks Green Thumb. We've done it for many years, and this year we're very excited. We have 3 speakers for 4 topics. It's a day-long event. Doors open at 8, speakers start at 9, go till 3. Our headline speaker is a gentleman by the name of Scott Burlane, and he's talking on first of all, he's manager of Botanical Garden Outreach for the Cincinnati Zoo and Garden. So, and I've heard him speak. He is so good. Great sense of humor, slips one-liners in, and you just kind of think you really heard what you heard. But he's going to talk to us. First topic is If Some is Good, More is Better, Plant Diversity Forever. and the other is Ladies and Gentlemen of the Jury, the Closing Argument for Annuals. A neglected thing in many garden presentations. People think of annuals as throwaways because you plant them and at the end of the year you generally throw them away. But there's so much you can do with them to spruce up your garden and give it good interest for the whole season. So we're real excited about that. And then there's two other speakers.
Kelly McGowan is I'm looking forward to hearing, speaking about pollinators and natives. And if you don't get anything else out of any of our talks, think natives when you're thinking plants. Those are plants that grew up or grow around here. They are adapted to our area. We're not bringing them in from Southern California or somewhere else. It's stuff that grows in our area. And I'm just looking forward to hearing the talk. And I try to plant my yard with a lot of natives. Now, the rest of that story is if a plant's on sale at the end of the year, I'll probably buy it anyway. But that's another story for another day. Balance, okay. But that'll be fun. And then our final speaker
is from Tennessee, Christopher Cooper. He's with the Tennessee University Extension Office in Shelby County, University of Tennessee. And his title is Balance in the Garden, Integrated Pest Management Strategies Every Gardener Should Know. And one of the things about that is that, as Tommy was indicating, is that we have a lot of good bugs around here. I mean, they feed the birds, they do a lot of things, the birds, the bees. We need all of those things to actually be able to have a good environment.
Right.
And and the more people use pest control, the less likely we're going to have flowers and food, because that's what it does. And what he's going to talk about is going to be kind of what do you use in what situation.
We want to manage what you have so that you get it to its best result. All right, if we use certain pesticides, it's going to kill the bad bugs, but it's going to kill the good bugs too. That's as simply as
and
we can
things
put
that eat them.
And right, so it's a very important topic, and sometimes people say, oh, that topic's kind of dry. I'll tell you what, the more of these people I've heard speak about these dry topics, the more I find how interesting it is.
I'm like you, Seal. You learn, and we pay for these guys to come here. These aren't freebies, and so you're getting some of the best that come to our place. But you're also going to get a great meal from Whispering Woods. You're also going to get, we have the world's best, you have to be a great cook to be a master gardener, I think. And I'm not one, but these ladies are. But anyway, we'll have all kinds of sweet things and desserts all during the seminar that you can go nibble on. And while you're nibbling, when we have breaks, we also have a room that's got all kinds of fun things that you can either bid on or silent auction or whatever.
Cool.
And I'm talking nice stuff. And we, the Master Gardeners, we're bookaholics, I think. We all love books. And there'll be a ton of slightly, and this is truly slightly used books. They're not all worn out. There'll be good books at a fair price. Seal knows the price of everything. But we'll have all kinds of fun things going on for the full day. And then the thing I like best is you get to meet other people that have like interests, because we have enough break time that you can interact with other people. And we'll have them from southern Missouri, we'll have them from northwest Arkansas, we'll have them from Little Rock, we'll have them from Tennessee, we'll have them from Missouri. They come, these ladies, and I'm bragging on them, they're the ones that do all the hard work. They make this thing a fun event. So anyway.
Tickets are $40, and they can be purchased on our website, baxtercountymg.com. Go to special events, and then go to spring seminar, and it'll walk you right through it. You can pay by credit card, you can pay by check, whatever suits your purpose. But I have to tell you that we have almost 200 people registered so far.
Oh my goodness.
So if you're interested in doing this, please get online as quickly
I'm gonna
as you
say,
can.
do you guys have a cap that you'll cut it off?
240, I think.
240.
250 is about the most we can handle in the room at the extreme. All right, so
Wow, yes, you guys gotta get your tickets now.
Yeah.
My goodness.
yes, absolutely. And don't eat breakfast. As Tommy says, we have food for nibbles all day long. Doors open at 8, so you don't have to be there at 8 to get in and get anything. And the silent auction that we have many items on auction all day long, but we have 3 very special items that have been made by Master Gardeners. One was made by Rod Gilmore. It's a cedar bench with 2 planters at the end. And the other by Jeff Curry is a potting bench. And the third by Mary Lynch, and she did a quilt for us that you're just gonna love.
Oh, how beautiful.
So absolutely, there's all kinds of things all day. The slightly used books, soft covers are $5, hard covers are $8. You can't hardly beat it. So it's a great day. Rub elbows, come visit with us, say hello. We'd love to meet you. More than half of the people that come to this event are not Master Gardeners. So it's not something you're gonna come to and say, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. Okay.
Exactly. Cool. Well, I'm going to ask you guys another question that's not necessarily about the seminar. Y'all have 8 display gardens throughout town, and I know that you guys put a lot of work and effort into those. Can you tell me like where they're at and why people should go visit them?
I can't name all 8 of them, but I can tell you my favorite one. But my favorite one is right across from the sheriff's office, and it is darling, and I've probably taken 55 million photographs of it. She decorates it for a theme of the month or a theme for whatever time of the year it is, and I just can't drive by there. And it's so funny because I talk to people about it, and they'll say, Tommy, I stopped the other day and had my picture of my grandkids made there or whatever, and it's darling. But we have that, we have Clista Willette, which is a beautiful, the little park off of the bypass, really pretty walking trails, and got all kinds of named plants out there. We've got the one that we go all the way from Bull Shoals Lake up by the dam. We have them at the fairgrounds. We have them on the walking trail there at the Cooper Park. Help me out, girls.
Norfolk Hatchery, we have some there. We have Memorial Gardens, and we have the Bull Shoals. We have the display gardens at the right in front of the book drop at the library.
Right, the library.
So 3 of those 8 gardens have native plants. And if you go to the website for Callista Willette, there actually is a brochure that is on there that we made that listed native plants that are at that garden or have been at one time. So you'd know if you're interested in that venue, you can find out something that you can take home with you that you could build your own garden around.
Right. Oh,
And we try to make them interesting, and they are. They're diverse and they're very interesting. But one of the things that we as Master Gardeners have to do is earn a certain amount of hours each year, work hours and education hours. And that's a lot of our hours are doing the work projects there. And it's kind of a work of love. I mean, we all like to dig in the dirt, but we get out there with 4 or 5 or 6 other of our buddies and dig around and play. Of course, we got to water them just like everybody else does. But it's fun. And then we, like I said, we build up a few hours doing it also. But we do a lot of studying we want it to be interesting. And one of the gardens they were talking about is at the church where we meet. We trade off. We take care of their little garden, and they let us meet there. So it's kind of cool. We've had weddings there. We've had all kinds of stuff.
We recently redid that garden, so it's been spruced up a bit. You know, just like at home, things change, and you need to make a few changes out there. And we found about a year after we made the changes that someone was planning to have their wedding pictures taken in the garden. So we were really proud of that.
Beautiful.
And what those gardens show you is things that will grow here with a minimum of care. Master Gardeners work at these projects. We meet there once or twice a month. We have to water just like everybody else, but you will see what can be achieved with a minimal amount of work.
Correct.
All right, they will stand up to the
I'm
environment.
gonna say, so if you need some inspiration for somebody like me who has a brown thumb,
I know.
if I'm looking for a plant that I know will survive, I'm gonna come look at one of y'all's gardens.
Now, the
See what
most
you've got.
important thing to get around all those brown thumb deals is to use the internet. I tell people the most important thing you can have with you when you go shop for a plant is your phone. And before you invest in that plant, read about it. Don't presume because it's on sale here in Mountain Home that it's good to grow here.
Correct.
All right, and if something's not perfect for here, but you buy it with the knowledge that it's gonna be shorter lived, that's okay, but you'd make an informed decision, and that way you won't be frustrated because you bought this and you wasted your money type thing.
And I mean, that's a very good point, because it's kind of silly that you wouldn't check and use the internet. I mean, it's right there at your fingertips.
Absolutely.
If you're really trying to make an informed decision, that's the way to go about it.
And one of the things that people need to remember is when you're starting a garden or starting to build a yard or whatever, do a little research, guys. Do some planning. I know it's hard to do, and it's really hard for people like Tommy Hagen that want instant success, but do some planning, and then your tax money goes into the extension office. It's over by the sheriff's office or across the street. But anyway, go there, take a soil sample. They'll send it off, and then they'll send it back to you with the ideas of things that you need to put in your soil to amend it. The cost is zero. You've already paid it with your tax money. It take a week? I don't know exactly how long, but you get it back. And I did that early on, and I learned, I mean, it just helps you, because if you go out there and stick a beautiful plant in a soil that doesn't have any nutrients in it, you're just throwing your money down the drain. Don't do it. Plant it in a place, if it's called a shade plant, plant it in the shade. If it's a sun plant, plant it in the sun. Don't try to be an Aggie. Don't rearrange things. But anyway.
Well, the other most important rule after looking it up on your phone is the right plant in the right place.
Yeah.
And that's what he's trying to tell you.
Different wording, but that's what
Oh, goodness gracious.
I want to remind everybody of the plant sale, and this is the most, Tommy Hagen thinks it's one of the most fun events of the year. All our master gardeners gather extra plants that we have. We take them to the fairgrounds out there in the barns, and then we have a sale. And this is a sale that you do not, listen to me closely, do not want to be late for. When we open the doors, there'll be a line of probably 100 or at least 50 to 100 people. And my job is to entertain them for an hour or so while they're waiting. But once they get in there, there is nobody's laughing and joking. It is combat shopping.
Like the old-fashioned Black Friday.
Yeah, you got it, perfect wording.
We open the doors at 9. The first people get in line at 7:15. And it's the same person first every
Sweet
year.
little lady.
Right? Without a doubt. And we have had, through the course of the sale, as many as 300 people walk through. The plants will be sold within an hour or less.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I mean, it is just combat shopping.
Woo.
All right. We call it a Le Mans start. All right. Everyone's in a good mood.
Yeah, they are.
Everything is so reasonably priced. You can't hardly. I have some beautiful little planters, herb planters that I have been growing. It's a sprig of rosemary, a sprig of Italian parsley, and a sprig of Genovese basil, all in one pot. And I can tell you that it'll be certainly less than you're buying anyplace else.
And these are plants that grow in the mountain home area, folks. We didn't bring these in from Brazil, so they're
It's not like you're not standing
That's right.
This is stuff
that this girl just got her a new greenhouse this last year. She's always been one of the big producers of plants anyway, but I can hardly wait to see what's going to happen this year. So
I should have built a bigger greenhouse.
We'll get you a second one.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Do you know when the plant sale is? Do you have a date for that yet?
Yes, it's Saturday, April 25th at the fairgrounds in the livestock barn. You'll see the crowd of people. Just follow the crowd.
Don't come late.
And don't
And don't come late.
Get there 7:15.
We do have people with wagons and boxes and such to help you out, all right? So there's not a problem there, and we do have a holding area so you don't have to carry all your plants.
Nice.
Somebody will help you with it, but I will warn you, if you see something you think you want, grab it. It will not be there if you don't. You can always put it back. No one's gonna feel badly that you put it back, because believe me, someone will be there right behind you to take it.
Absolutely. Awesome. So we have the seminar Saturday, March 14th at the First Baptist Church from 9 to 3. There will be information for both of these events in the description, so y'all can get signed up and get all the info that you need. And then Saturday, April 25th at 9 a.m. will be the plant sale at the fairgrounds. So We hope to see you guys there. Thank you guys again so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for
young lady.
having us.
Appreciate you a
We
bunch.
really appreciate you having
I'm
us.
so happy to have you guys. So we will see this soon. Thank you
Thank
guys for
Thank you.
watching.
Good luck in your campaign, Kip.